Okay, so I guess that's the end of our day. Thank you again, everyone.
Hi and good afternoon. I'm the first presenter and my name is Nertytiti Matusin, and I will explain the data collection process for our Sulam project for IT department. First, we start the first meeting with the overview of Sulam project. The first meeting was held on 25 May 2021, where our lecturer Dr. Sri Masuri gave us a brief explanation and general overview of Sulam project. Next, in the second meeting, which is for project coordination, which on the same day, we conduct our first meeting without our lecturer to set up Sulam project committee. The project was led by Huda, and as you can see, this is our organization chart for our Sulam project. All members of the group are participating and contributing into this project, and we have decided to choose Monizone resources near Berhad for our Sulam project. The third meeting we do on 12 June 2021 with the member of IT department for the development of interview question. We do some research and obtain information about Monizone resources in Berhad through their website and also social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and also TikTok. As our group was assigned to analyze the IT department, we prepared the question based on the technology issue that related to the company. All the questions will be reviewed first by our lecturer, Dr. Sri Masuri, before forward to Mr. Nizam. Next, in our fourth meeting, we conduct the interview session. The interview session was held on 17 June 2021 at 2:30 p.m. until 4:30 p.m. We used the Microsoft Teams as a platform of the interview session. The interview was started with a proper introduction by Dr. Sri Masuri and followed by the summary background of Monizone resources in Berhad by Mr. Nizam. After that, we continue with Q&A session where each department was given only 20 minutes to ask the question. And we end our interview with photos. Lastly, on our fifth meeting and onwards, we only do the meeting with IT department members. We conduct our meeting through the WhatsApp. On 19 June 2021, we do the meeting for delegation of tasks among the member. And the next meeting, which on 23 June 2021, is where we compile our tasks and slide as well as prepare for the presentation on 28 June 2021. And that's only from me for the data collection process, and I will pass to the next presenter, Ungku Zahrah. Thank you.
Thank you, Nertytiti. Hi, my name is Ungku Zahrah. Now, we will proceed with the strengths in IT department of Monizone resources. First, stay connected all around the world. Monizone use many applications and websites, allowing them to smooth its business operation and have a transaction with other parties. As mentioned by Encik Nizam during the interview session, Monizone use Alibaba and BigPay for procurement since their products are OEM products from China factories. Whereas for payment, they use the Western Union to settle their payment with the supplier from China. Not to forget that they also use an application such as Facebook, Instagram, Shopee, and Lazada to advertise and sell their products. From all of these applications, we can see that Monizone could run its business operation effectively and efficiently at their fingertips, as they can exploit the current information technology worldwide used to have a business transaction. Second, able to conduct a virtual training program. As we know, Malaysia and all over the world are currently facing the outbreak of COVID-19. Since this virus is easily spread from one person to another, All people are advised to keep social distancing and follow the SOP. Hence, many companies need to postpone their training program and other activity. However, this would not be a threat for Monizone as they can still conduct a virtual training program by using the communication software which is Google Meet. Using this Google Meet platform, people within the management can join the program at their place, which could help contactless. Last but not least, has appropriate accounting software. As for Monizone resources, they use SQL accounting software. SQL accounting software is a cloud-based platform that includes all accounting functionalities, including receivable accounts, billing, invoices, management of GST, and reporting functionality. Monizone can easily monitor and track all transactions, collections, and sales by having this software as it smartly stores all financial records in one place. In addition, it also helps Monizone to safeguard their data from their employees by applying authentication. Now, I will pass to Siti Rafidah for the witnesses in IT Department of Monizone Resources.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Rafidah. I will highlight 3 weaknesses that can be found in the organization. Not only that, I will be explaining what are the effects of the weaknesses towards the organization and recommend them on how to minimize and mitigate the weaknesses. The first one, lack of virtual external training in the organization. Referring to Encik Nizam's answer during the interview, he stated that he usually held the training in the organization using the virtual platform. He was the one who will deliver the training content, meaning that the company is doing internal training frequently compared to external training. In this pandemic, virtual external training is also available in the industry. So, why is having a lack of virtual external training is a weakness? This is because having frequent virtual internal training may demotivate employees since the training only focuses on the organization's inner aspect. Not only that, Encik Nizam also stated that their employees are reluctant to use the IT. Maybe by inviting outside trainers will boost their motivation in using the IT during the pandemic. Not only that, the company shall expose employees to virtual external training to encourage them to think outside the box, which will aid them in doing the task effectively and efficiently. External training is beneficial as it improves organizational efficiency and also access to expertise. Secondly, ineffective communication due to network connection problems. Encik Nizam stated that the internet connection problem faced by the employees does affect the communication in the organization. Ineffective communication is a weakness to Monizone since it may affect the one of the vital aspects of the organization, which is the meeting event where the information is conveyed to the employees. However, due to the barrier of communication, the information cannot be delivered properly. Therefore, Monizone shall record the virtual meeting for the future reference. For those in the low bandwidth internet coverage who may not replay the recording video, Monizone shall do an audio recording since the size of the audio recording is smaller compared to the video resolution and ensures that the meeting's contents are also distributed to the employees for better understanding. One of the employees from IT department shall be in charge for the video and audio recording, since the people from IT department would be much familiar with the technology. Thirdly, the company mainly use Google Meet as the online platform to hold their virtual meeting. Encik Nizam states that if Google Meet did not exist, I don't know how to hold meetings during the pandemic. Monizone shall aware that Google Meet also may face the risk of server down. Therefore, the Monizone needs to have a virtual backup platform other than Google Meet, such as Microsoft Teams, Webex, Zoom, Skype, and others. It is better to have backup plan to ensure that their planning can be conducted in accordance to what they desire. And that's all from me. Our next beloved analyst will continue this presentation. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti NurIzzati Binti Zubir. Now, I will explain the issue we found under IT department and the recommendation. The first issue we found is, when finding the best IT system to deal with, Monizone resources need to try many other systems that meet their requirement. They want to use the system, but the system cannot cope with the business requirement. For example, previous system cannot do the statistic, daily report, and daily analysis. Moreover, the system is costly and it was also wasting their time using unsuitable system. For the recommendation, we recommend Monizone resources to hire a software consultant. Software consultant advise client on how to get and use customized software solution to meet their business objective. The benefit of hiring a software consultant are, the first one is, software consultant can help Monizone resources on selecting the most appropriate or the best system according to the business requirement. The second one, it can reduce cost and time. Hiring a software consultant is a cost-effective way for selecting and advising the best IT system to use. This can also help Monizone resources to avoid wasting time and cost by using unsuitable IT system for their business. The third one, it can improve focus on the business. Software consultant will give opportunity to improve focus on business operation. They are doing the work that help the business in their areas of expertise, such as risk management, business processes, organization change, and IT. The last one, it can help to see the big picture. After discussing the business need and goals with the software consultant, they are able to set up a strategy to help to get there as soon as possible. The second issue we found is staff of Monizone resources is reluctant to adapt to current changes in operating during COVID-19. Monizone resources primarily work from home, thus the business conduct their meeting online. However, some of the employees have problem work from home because they live in a place where there is no good internet coverage. For the recommendation, I will pass to Hafifah.
Thank you, Izzati, for the explanation of the second issue. Hi, my name is Hafifah and I'm going to explain on the recommendation regarding the second issue. The first one that we would like to recommend to the top management is to identify the possible problems faced by their staff during the working from home arrangement. They can conduct a survey to their staff so that they can list down all the problems and acknowledge them. They should take into consideration of their employee situation where some of them might have problems related to the internet connectivity, living arrangement, and ability to carry out the job tasks required at home. Then, the second recommendation is to provide solution of the problems. The company can offer their staff to subscribe internet plans that suitable with their home area's connection and also provide company's laptop in case there are some of them that do not have any available gadgets to do their job tasks. But the company should remind their staff that this facility is only used for work purposes. After that, the third recommendation is to record their meeting sessions when doing online meetings via Google Meet. It will be easier for the participants who have internet connection problem during the session to watch the video again and catch up with the information that they had missed. Later, they can communicate through their communication platform to inquire questions regarding the meeting. Next, let's move on to the third issue, which is the last issue that we found in the IT department of the company based on our analysis. The issue is Monizone Resources Sdn Bhd does not develop their own IT software program, even though they had acknowledged that they couldn't find the best IT system to be used for the company. Here, we would like to recommend for them to start developing and customizing their own IT software program that can accommodate their exact needs. When they develop their own software, the software can integrate with anything that has open integration capabilities. They will have the flexibility to expand their software's integration as new tools. Furthermore, there is no need to wait for some other company to add the feature and fix the software problems, as the company can easily identify the problems and continue to improve the software. Monizone also can update them frequently and continue to customize the software as needs change over time. Last but not least, develop their own software can have more long-term cost savings rather than continue paying for subscription fees for third-party software, which might inflate over time. That is all from our presentation. Thank you for listening.